Shalom. I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash, and Shani Kabad and Gadwala Rokwab Zakwanyim Nawa, Washalayakim Nawa, which is double honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom, Wabarak, Milabakayim Shayasharala, and that's peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. And as always, to the confusion of faces, meaning those who look like the other nations, but whose spirits resonate with the truth, and that believe and have faith in Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son. So to all of you brothers, no matter how you look, no matter what so-called color of skin you are, if you believe and have faith in the truth of these scriptures, then I want to say peace and blessings to you all. So with that being said, this is just another quick video showing the increasing popularity of the microchip, which is the mark of the beast, or the RFID chip sometimes as it's called. Obviously not promoting this, but what I am doing is showing that one, the mark of the beast is a microchip according to biblical prophecy, and two, this is a prophecy that is coming to pass. And you're going to actually see that we're at the point now where, like it says right here, people can actually buy this microchip themselves and do something called self-surgery, so they can actually perform the implementation themselves, okay? And once again, this is biblical prophecy coming to pass, because once again, pushing this vibration out there, the mark of the beast is the microchip. So this article says a growing number of Oregonians, so obviously someone who's living in Oregon, loves technology so much and they make it part of their bodies. And it says it's called biohacking. It's mostly legal, and a small but fervent group of Oregon men are installing chips with self-surgery. And as we read on, you'll actually see that these people aren't just implanting rather 1 or 2 or even 3 chips. They're getting 4, 5, and 6 chips put in themselves. So this is a guy named James Newman, age 37, blah blah blah. You go on to read, and we'll get back to that picture. It says a radio frequency ID that was surgically implanted into his left forearm in April is now his key. So I jumped all the way down to get to the point. So as you can see, this is a picture of this guy named James Newman, who has the mark of the beast implanted in his left forearm. You see? And the elect aren't going to be deceived by such, I'm just going to say, stunts, if you will, by such a stunt. Because what they're doing is, by promoting it and pushing it and creating these articles like this and letting you know what you can do with this chip, they're making it seem as if this microchip is enhancing your quality of living by so much, to the point where it just seems irresistible. Like, why not? Why wouldn't I get this chip? Well, obviously, that's deception coming from the so-called white man whose biblical nationality is Esau, the Edomites of the Bible, the devil that the Bible speaks of, because the word devil goes back to the word diablo, which means deceiver. And once again, the elect are not going to be deceived by such stunts, if you will. Okay, so it goes on to read. Over the past 5 years, Newman has had 6 implants surgically inserted into his hands and forearms. 4 of them are radio frequency ID and near field communication transponder chips, which transmit to the mark of the beast, the microchip, which transmit small bits of information to digital readers when held within a few inches. Okay? So it says his true identity as a grinder or biohacker, one of a growing number of Oregonians implanting microchips and other devices into their bodies. So basically, a grinder or a biohacker is one who believes to enhance the human experience by or with technology. That's all a grinder or a biohacker is. Someone who uses technology to so-called enhance the human experience, okay? So jumping down to one other person, it says Portland's Drew Prindle prefers the word biohacker, right? So Prindle29 is an editor for Digital Trends, a tech media company based in Portland. He has implanted 2 chips, one in the soft skin between the thumb and index finger of each hand. He uses them to unlock the door to the Digital Trends office at the U.S. Bancorp Tower and to wave my hand and give people my business card. By transferring, whoop-de-doo, right? By transferring his contact data onto a compatible smartphone. So there you have it. Alright, I'm going to zoom in. So there you have it. There's the microchip. There is the mark of the beast in this guy's hand. Alright? Which, if you ask me, looks absolutely disgusting. Okay. Let me see if there's anything more that I want to bring out. Nah, because, as we continue to read it, here's another guy, Matt Smith, so on and so forth. It's just showing you that more and more people are getting this microchip. Alright, so a prophecy coming to pass. And people are not just getting 1, 2, and 3, but 4, 5, and 6. So through the Spirit, this is one more article I want to bring out. It says, would you implant a microchip under your skin? Absolutely not, is what the elect is going to say. And this was just published 4 days ago. So it says, hacking the body through technology might sound like a futuristic novelty, but it could have the potential to revolutionize our daily lives. And it's not going to revolutionize anything. It says, from chipping to bionic technology, recent advancements could change our relationship with technology and even the human body itself. And it says, how many times have you forgotten your key? Once again, making it seem as if this is just helping out your quality of living so much more. Right? It says, it's a problem Kayla Heffernan never needs to worry about. She has 2 chips implanted in her hands, which she uses as her house keys, office swipe pass, and more. Okay. It's really just convenience. I've had 20 people tell me they can never remember their keys or they've locked themselves out before. I thought it's 30 seconds of pain, not even for the guarantee that I'll never forget my key. Now what it is 30 seconds of pain to guarantee that you're going to receive destruction in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. That's what it is. Okay. So it says the 28-year-old is a part of a growing community of biohackers or grinders, those who use technology to enhance their bodies. So there you have it. Miss Heffernan had the chips implanted as part of their PhD research into how technology and their body interact for non-medical purposes. So as you can see, if you have really good eyes, you can actually see where the microchip is in the hand. So I'm going to zoom in the right hand, and there you have it. See, let me zoom back out and then zoom back in the right hand. Boom. So let me zoom out. Here's the left hand. Zoom in. There you have it. Zoom out the left hand. Zoom in. There you have it. Okay. So that's where the microchip or the mark of the beast goes. Okay. So now I'm going to jump over to the scriptures now. I'm going to end reading the article right there, because as you continue reading these articles, once again, it's all deception, making it seem as if this microchip is just so great, like it's irresistible. It's the next big technological trend. Okay. And it's not. It's all deception. So this is the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 12. It says, he disappointeth, who's he? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty. Who is the crafty? Esau, Edom. So that their devices cannot perform their enterprise. What is their enterprise? Their new world order, which is they want to implement this microchip into everybody. They want to implant the whole world to make you a perpetual slave to them. So let me look up this word, devices, in the Hebrew really quickly. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty. So what is the devices of the crafty? Esau, Edom? Well, the Hebrew word here is machashabah. Okay? Machashabah. And it says what? It says thought, device, plan, or purpose, or invention. What is their plan or device, purpose, or invention? That's the microchip. To implant the microchip in everybody so that they can own you and you can become their perpetual slave. That's the New World Order. That's the what's the word? What did they say? Or what does the scripture say? That's their enterprise, their New World Order. You see? But verse 13 says what? He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not going to allow them to implant the whole world. That's why you have something called the remnant. The remnant are not going to receive this microchip. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord is going to be protecting them during these times. And that's why we continue to rehearse the righteous acts and to build up our faith and our spirit so that the Lord can protect us in those times. Okay? Because this is the judgment right here for getting the microchip, the mark of the beast. Revelation chapter 14, verses 8 through 10. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon, or America, is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark, the microchip, in his forehead or in his hand, you see, or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So if you receive that microchip, you're going to receive destruction, which is prophesied in the Bible. When America is destroyed, you're going to be destroyed with it by nuclear missiles. And that is biblical prophecy. So once again, just bringing out those two articles, just an update on the microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Alright. So once again, I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKodash, and double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us the truth and who rule well in these times, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.